Hello everyone, I'm Kogi from Kogi.in and you're watching this review of CoolPad Note 3. This is a MediaTek 64-bit octa-core powered smartphone running Android Lollipop with 3GB RAM and 16GB of internal storage space. This handset also comes with a 13-megapixel autofocus camera placed on the rear and a Touch ID based fingerprint scanner. All this for a price tag of Rs 8,999. Here is the box pack. The specs are not clearly mentioned on the box, and inside you'll find the Note 3 travel charger. This is 5V 2A, data cable, quick start guide, warranty card, standard quality earphone. This is the call button and the mic, and here's a closer look at the earplug. The CoolPad Note 3 sports a 5.5-inch screen with 720p resolution. The body is made up of plastic. Build quality and the finishing is very good. Handset has got a curvy design with no sharp edges. This is a white color handset that looks good and gives a premium feel. The back is flat but gets curvier around the edges. This is the speaker out vent along with the CoolPad logo. The rear side, that is the white color, is with a matte finish, and you can also see the silver borders on the top. That gives a very elegant look to the handset. The power button is placed on the right side, a volume rocker is on the left side. On the top you'll find a 3.5mm audio jack, and at the bottom there is a micro USB port and the primary mic. There are dual mics for noise cancellation. This handset comes with a built-in battery of 3000 mAh capacity. The SAR values are mentioned inside. It's a dual SIM handset, SIM slot 1, SIM slot 2. Both the SIM slots 1 and 2 are micro SIM, and there is a overlapping micro SD card slot. So I can either use a SIM in SIM 1, a micro SIM in SIM 2, as well as a micro SD card. You can use two micro SIMs as well as a micro SD card simultaneously. When you press this button down, it will push the micro SIM out. They have given this feature so that you can remove the micro SIM without removing the micro SD card. The micro SD card slot, it's overlapping, as you can see. There is a 13-megapixel autofocus camera on the rear with LED flash, and this is the secondary mic. This is the Touch ID based fingerprint scanner, and it has got a nice silver border around it. The camera and the fingerprint module are in line with the back panel. If you have removed the back cover and are putting it back again, make sure to press this area around the fingerprint module. This will perfectly secure the back cover. The handset weight with battery is 172 grams and it is 9.21 mm thick. I found this live pixel when I powered on the handset. Not a big issue though. The live pixel is not at an awkward location. 4G works on SIM slot 1. I'm going to switch the SIM, and it works on SIM slot 2. You can use 4G on any of the SIM slots. This handset is running CoolUI 6.0 based on Android Lollipop. Touch is very smooth and responsive. The first thing you'll notice is the borders around the screen, and it looks a bit weird because the left and the right borders are a little wider when compared with the bottom and the top. Now this looks a little weird because the handset has got a white panel on the front. If it was a black colored handset, you would have hardly noticed any difference. It's okay, not a big issue. Color reproduction is very good. Viewing angles are also pretty great. You can clearly see the fonts and the icons from almost all angles. Native video calling is not supported, but there are some interesting features in the call settings. For example, you can use your fingerprint to record a call. This handset comes with built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and GPS. GPS lock is almost instant. There is LED notification, and this is how it looks. Of the 16GB internal storage space, you'll get around 11GB free space, and of the 3GB RAM, you'll get around 2.1GB free on the first boot. There is smart control option, that is, on-screen and off-screen gestures are supported. There are two language options, English and Chinese. This is how the quick setting options look. There are some additional features here, like the C button. When you enable this, you'll get this button here on the screen. Tap it to get access to these selected options. I'm going to switch off the C button, and there is one more option called multitask. When enabled, you can open two selected applications simultaneously on the screen. And then there is the fingerprint scanner on the rear side. All you need to do is place your finger on the scanner. There are two ways to use the fingerprint scanner. Press the power button and then place the finger on the scanner, and it will automatically unlock. The other option is place your finger directly on the fingerprint scanner and wait for a few seconds. That's it. In fact, you don't need to press and hold. Just tap it. As you can see here. Now this is really cool. You will also find a fingerprint lock application. This is the application. You can assign fingerprint lock to any of these applications and it will open only with your fingerprint. This is again a very good option. There is Cool Show application wherein you will find a lot of themes. The dedicated navigation buttons, they do not light up. I am able to access the contents of this OTG pen drive. OTG works. Let's move on to the camera. This is an autofocus camera. There are just two options in settings, full screen and standard screen. Rear camera is 13 megapixel and it can shoot full HD videos. You'll also find the Pro mode that will give you manual controls over a lot of functions. For example, you can change the ISO and even switch to manual focus mode. Front camera is of 5 megapixel resolution. Camera quality is above average, and then there is the detect scene option. Make sure not to enable that if you're using the camera in low light conditions. It may or may not work properly. For sample images and videos, do visit my website. The link is mentioned in the description section below. This handset is using the MediaTek 64-bit MT6753 octa-core chipset with Mali T720 GPU. AnTuTu shows the correct chipset 6753, and this handset is running 64-bit Android Lollipop 5.1. And here are the sensors: accelerometer, proximity light, gyro, magnetic and Hall sensor. Before running the benchmark application, the temperature is at 37 degrees, quadrant benchmark score is 18281, AnTuTu score 64-bit for the first time was 34574, battery temperature is at 37 degrees, the second time the score was 35160, battery temperature is at 37 degrees, Nina Mark II is at 57.9 fps and this handset supports 5-point multi-touch. After 12 minutes, the battery dropped by 3% and the temperature is 38 degrees. Let's play the Asphalt 8. By default, this game got installed on the internal storage space and it was set to the medium visual quality. I'm going to switch to high visual quality and the game plays really smooth in this high quality mode. The handset is powerful and it can play many high-end games with ease. I played this game for about 23 minutes, battery dropped by 8%, and the battery temperature is at 39 degrees. The CoolPad Note 3 is a powerful handset using the 64-bit MediaTek octa-core processor, and it's also running 64-bit Android Lollipop with 3GB RAM and 16GB of internal storage space. Camera quality is above average. Do check the sample images on my website. The link is mentioned in the description section below. Battery backup is also pretty good. You can expect about 4 to 6 hours of continuous moderate to heavy usage on a single charge. The key attraction, however, is the Touch ID based fingerprint scanner. CoolPad Note 3 probably is the cheapest handset that comes with a fingerprint scanner. This definitely is a very good buy for a price tag of Rs 8,999.